Hello, my name is Brock Scheck, and I work for Global Atlantic Financial Group, and I head up our InsurTech strategy. Now, much like the founders presenting today, Global Atlantic's story is centered around an entrepreneurial spirit, as we began as a startup within Goldman Sachs. And so, as we move forward and try and help these groups, we were really excited about rejoining the GIA this year and look forward to that partnership, continuing that partnership as we move forward. Now, personally for me, being a mentor was extremely rewarding, and I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with our next founder. His energy and passion have been a breath of fresh air for me, as well as just his belief in what he is doing and his commitment to making this industry better. And so I'm sure you'll all be just as impressed as I am with him and his company. So please join me in welcoming Diego Tanton, founder and CEO of Invive.
Thank you so much for the amazing introduction, Brock. How's it going, everyone? I'm Diego, and I'm the founder and CEO at Invive. At Invive, we're bringing insights from the science of aging to reimagine underwriting for life insurance. So, for 5 years leading up to starting Invive, I did research at Johns Hopkins and the National Institute on Aging using bioinformatics and machine learning to better understand how the process of aging works on a biological level. My partner, John, has 30 years of experience in the life insurance space, and the rest of my team includes 2 life insurance actuaries, an epidemiologist, and 2 experts in insurance regulation. At Invive, we believe that cutting-edge science should be accessible. Life insurance carriers, many of whom are over 100 years old, know that the underwriting process needs to evolve in order for them to stay modern. By giving underwriters an accessible, AI-powered tool that takes their risk assessment to the forefront of science, we're making this easier than ever. Everyone has 2 ages, a calendar age and a biological age. And the science of aging tells us that 50% of people are actually biologically older than what the calendar says. Your biological age is a number that quantifies your unique rate of aging in terms of the risk that it poses on your health. For me personally, the constant stress of being a founder has caused me to age extremely quickly. So while I might be in my 20s, I actually have the biological age of a 65-year-old. To all the carriers in the room right now, what if you knew who was healthy and who wasn't 5 years before traditional signs of disease showed themselves? What kind of lift would that provide to your underwriting? In recent years, we've learned 2 important things about aging. One, that most major diseases are simply manifestations of the biological aging process. And 2, that the rate of biological aging itself can be measured. By measuring the rate of aging, which is the root cause of most diseases, we're able to give underwriters a higher resolution picture of each applicant's health. So roughly a quarter of each individual who goes through underwriting for life insurance is what we call a fast ager. A fast ager is someone whose biological age is significantly greater than their calendar age. For each fast ager that goes through underwriting undetected, we estimate that this costs a carrier $4,600 in lost premiums annually. Additionally, for a carrier that's issuing around 100,000 policies a year, this adds up to taking on a total direct cost of $200 million in extra future claims over a 5-year period. At Invive, we've developed the first model of biological aging that was designed specifically for use in life insurance underwriting. Our model uses a carrier's existing data in order to calculate the rate of aging in life insurance applicants. During the underwriting process, carriers collect a large number of molecular biomarkers, but only a small fraction of those biomarkers actually end up getting used directly in risk guidelines. That being said, we designed our model specifically to leverage those surplus biomarkers that are already collected during the underwriting process, but which tend to get overlooked. And as a result, our biological age risk factor does not overlap whatsoever with the information that's already contained in existing underwriting guidelines. Because we're operating at the level of risk selection, using our underwriting tool doesn't require any kind of product refiling on the part of a carrier. Additionally, since we're not using third-party data, it's much easier for us to be compliant with IIPRC underwriting standards and emerging regulations on AI. Finally, by using electronic health records as a potential source of data, the biological age metric that we provide can act as a powerful addition to accelerated underwriting programs. In our white paper, we did an underwriting validation study on a cohort of 15,000 individuals, followed for over 15 years, recording around 1,200 deaths. What we found in the study was that there was a significant number of undetected fast agers in each risk class that we looked at. When we applied biological age in conjunction with traditional underwriting factors and guidelines, what we found was that the resulting underwriting protocol increased risk selection accuracy fourfold, increased the stratification between risk classes by fourfold, and it reduced the mortality experience of the preferred class in particular by 10%. Additionally, when we looked at the rate of aging as an unadjusted predictor of mortality, we found that being a fast ager was actually a better indicator of early death than smoking status, obesity, and low income status. So to put that in perspective, a life insurance carrier in 2023 wouldn't be competitive if they neglected to take into account smoking status. By 2030, we believe the same will be the case for using bioage. So those carriers who adopt biological age early will be at a significant advantage over their competitors in particular. By being smarter about how they underwrite, they'll be able to take a larger slice of the healthy pie of applicants who are on the market. In contrast, those carriers who are slower to adopt will end up with a higher concentration of fast agers on their books and an overall higher mortality experience. That being said, we're currently allowing carriers to become an Invive early adopter today. We are actively looking for pilots, which will allow us to calibrate our model on your unique policyholder data as a life insurance carrier, and also show you how much money you stand to save from using our underwriting tool. Additionally, we can look at your existing book of business and show you what percentage of that book of business is composed of fast agers versus slow agers, and how that will impact your mortality experience in years to come. We're also looking to raise an angel round in the lead up to our launch, so come chat with me afterwards if you're interested and want to learn more. I want to thank everyone for being here. It's been a fantastic experience being a part of this accelerator, and I'm excited for what the future holds. Thanks everyone, and good night.